Hello everyone! Welcome back on CKCK Notes. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening sa lahat na nanonood ngayon. For our episode, I'm with Tita Ria Lenado, one of my aunts. So, before we proceed, no, Tita, sa ating mga katanungan na aming inihanda para sa iyo, how are you? No, what are you feeling today? Kamusta po yung week nyo?
Oh, hello everyone. Hi
Hello.
Ella. Thank you for inviting me. Well, it's been a very busy week. Just like every
Lalo na
week.
mabagyo, Tita, diba?
And there na ngayon. So at
For
work, of
months.
course, the season is getting busier and busier. However, it's a challenge for everyone, not just us as employees or people who work or have their business, but I'm sure as students, you all guys have your own requirements. So
Yes
everyone is
po.
getting busy. But of course, it's a Sunday, it's a Sabbath day, it's our time to rest and be refreshed and be more united to our fellow Christians and of course to the Lord.
Yeah. Why do you think that Christians still suffer from problems and challenges?
Okay. That's a very question na a lot of us would probably, especially the new believers, would have probably a misconception about being a Christian. And even already matagal na believers, probably we would all have some question now, why are there still trials and suffering? And I've been faithful or I've come to know the Lord. It's actually part of our life. As Christians, especially, it is actually a promise that when we follow Jesus, when we accept Him as Lord and Savior, life is going to actually be harder, but at the same time, we're going to be stronger. In Luke 9:23, it says there na we all have a cross to carry, and we cannot deny that cross. If we deny our cross and do not want to carry, then we are not actually worthy as children or as disciples of Jesus. So lahat tayo merong bitbitin. And it's a promise that in our walk as Christians, there's going to be trials and there's going to be sufferings. That's a guarantee, no? In fact, our trials and sufferings can both come differently. Pwedeng yung trials natin can come because there are sins in our lives and we're the ones actually causing it. Tayo yung pumupunta dun sa lugar kung saan tayo talaga definitely may guarantee na suffering. Kasi because we sin, we give in to temptation, and we do not follow the ways of the Lord. And then there's another thing where our trials and sufferings come from. It's actually the Lord's way to refine us. You know, as Christians, we encounter different hardships, not just to change us, but it's really to have a lasting transformation. Because we cannot stay like this. Who I was last year, the Lord expects me to become a better version of me this year. And the Lord uses those trials and sufferings and the cross that we carry every day, like what Luke said in chapter 9, we have to carry it daily. And it's our way to continue refining our faith in the Lord. And it's part of our journey with the Lord.
I like what you said, Tita, na yung sa difference between tayo as the one who caused our on how we stumble, no? And
Yes.
yung way ni Lord sa mga trials natin. Kasi isang misconception din yon among us Christians or sa ibang mga lukewarm Christians na pag may hardship sila on the way, sinisisi agad nila kay Lord, no? Which is a big misconception kasi why dapat let's take time to reflect on ourselves kasi baka mamaya baka di naman si Lord yung gumawa nun. Baka tayo naman yung nag-inflict nun, di ba? Yung nag-cause nun.
Self-inflicted na trial
Yes
natin
po.
and suffering.
Yeah, and as Christians, hindi naman tayo exempted sa na hindi magkaroon ng trials, di ba? And suffering. So, ayun, maraming salamat po, Tita. So, for our second question, for you, how important is faith in order to continue serving as Christians?
It's everything. This life, yung faith natin, we cannot actually serve without faith. Well, sabi nga sa Bible, no, faith without works is dead. However, faith is actually the pinaka-motivating factor or the main source of our service. If there's no faith, it's just going to be superficial, and you will always, like what Pastor said earlier, no, like you would always want to be the one recognized. He made Denzel Washington as an example na we want to be recognized, but if you have faith, then that's just going to be secondary, or your priority is actually pleasing the Lord and serving Him,
Yes.
whether you get human recognition or not. Even sa school, so work, even here inside our church when we serve the Lord, of course, there are many ways we can serve the Lord as parents, as children, as student, as worker in the church, in our ministries. If there is no faith sa ginagawa natin, mapapagod tayo, and we will stumble, and we will question, and of course, we will always think na, sarili ko yun, pinagpaguran ko, nag-invest ako, nagbigay ako ng time ko, talent, and treasure. We will have a different set of expectations, and we will think na lahat yon is because of us. In fact, everything that we do and everything that we have and everything that we are able to do today and in the future, if there is no faith and we don't recognize that it is actually God who makes everything, and kumbaga siya yung nag-orchestrate ng lahat, mapapagod lang tayo. Service will not be service. It's going to be a superficial service.
Kasi kaya nga tayo may faith kasi kung sinasabi, di ba, may kasabihan na to see is to believe. Pero yun yung opposite sa faith, pagdating sa faith na sa pananampalataya. To see is to believe. So, ayun, maraming salamat po, Tita.
Thank you,
for
Ella.
coming here on K-Notes. So, ayun lamang po. Naway magpatuloy kayo sa panonood ng aming CKC K-Notes. See you on our next episode.
God bless.
Bye-bye po!